Patricia and Gary are passionate about education. Patricia spent decades as an educator. She helped reshape the Title I program in our Columbia Public Schools. And Gary, who earned his MBA from Mizzou, later taught in our MBA program. Now the Coles are supporting the next generation of educators at Mizzou. They have committed nearly $1 million to establish a scholarship in the College of Education. The Dr. Patricia McIntosh Coles and Dr. Gary J. Coles 81 Scholarship in Elementary Education. We are so grateful for their generosity. On behalf of the University of Missouri, thank you, Patricia and Gary.
I met Patricia about 10 o'clock in the morning, March 23rd, 1978.
I'm Patricia McIntosh Coles.
I'm Gary Coles.
I went into education because my mother was an elementary education teacher. She would come home and talk about her children and was so thrilled about teaching. And I thought, that's what I want to do. I want to love what I do.
Education to me is something that came to mind frequently when I would ask myself the question, how did I know to use that procedure, that technique? And so I started connecting back to professors and teachers from whom I learned that. It's the stem from which everything else grows.
Everyone has a story about the teacher they had and, the teacher they loved. And so I think it really highlights the importance of those teachers.
Investing in education is investing in our future. And the teachers that we have at the university presently are going to be teaching the future. And we want to give them any kind of help that we can. And we hope that others would join us. When I was in college, one of the opportunities I had was to go into the Mississippi Delta, which is a very impoverished area of Mississippi, and work with students. And it was just an overwhelming thing for me because they didn't have the opportunities, they didn't have the books, they didn't have the teachers. And I saw what their needs were, and I saw how they hungered for learning. That is when I realized I was going to be a teacher, that I was going to make a difference in other people's lives.
Thank you, Patricia and Gary, for entrusting the College of Education with your legacy and for generously expressing your love of education through generations of future teachers.